Dave, thanks for talking to us. At the end of the night, you'll look at the result and be disappointed with the result, but I'm sure you're not disappointed with what you gave.
No, listen, I thought the lads were terrific. I thought they performed admirably. I think any fans that were here were magnificent. And the fans, that should be the first point to talk about. They were magnificent. You know, in 37,000, you could hear the 1,500 of them. Magnificent. And they deserve, I hope, to go home relatively happy. Yes, we've lost the game. But for 77, 78 minutes we were magnificent. And yes, that first goal is always going to sort of pop the cork. And if there's one disappointment from tonight, it's the manner in which it came. You know, I thought our shape was very good even. You know, their manager at the end said the way he set up against us was magnificent. So, you know, when Bielsa's coming saying that to us at the end, you know, it shows that we've made it a tough night for him. So to concede from the set piece, to sort of pop the cork, if you like, is the most disappointing thing, because we were 12 minutes away from the lottery of a penalty shootout, and the performance from our side probably warranted that. I have to say, yes, there was a touch of profligacy from them in front of goal every now and again, but nothing. You know, I think there was one where Rodrigo skews the ball wide, and there was a couple of blocks. You know, and this is a magnificent Premier League club, and if we're going, there's Rodrigo's had one or two chances, and Calvin Phillips on the header from a set piece in the first half, and a couple of blocks. Well, you'd probably take that before the game, but then to concede from a set piece is so disappointing, because the lads didn't deserve it. You wanted him to score a 30-yard screamer to win the game. And obviously, you know, the second and third goals are sort of academic, really. But listen, you know, I think we gave a good account of ourselves, and on another day, if that first goal doesn't go in, you know, the clock's still ticking. But, you know, I thought the performance was very good, and we've got to make sure that kick-starts our season.
I think you've already mentioned it to your players. You set the standards against a Premier League side. It's about setting the standards against League One sides from this game at Ellen Road.
You're spot on. That's exactly what I said to him. I said they were magnificent in possession and certainly out of possession tonight, and we've got to make sure that we set our own standards. We don't go to Charlton or any other League One club and allow them to set the standards so that we play to. You know, if we play like that every week, we're going to be fine in League One. And we've got to play like that every week, in possession and out of possession. You know, some of the passing was terrific, and we know we've got in them. Yeah, have we lost some players? Yes, we have. You know, we've lost some very good players. We've also replaced them with some very good players. You know, I thought Ben Knight was magnificent tonight. Thought it was really good. And yes, he's 18 and he's going to find his feet, of course. He wasn't the only one, I'm just picking him as an example. You know, I thought Josh Lundstrom was very good until he tired. That's the standard, and you've got to not tire. I thought Murph's been the best player every game so far. But, you know, Billy, that was it. Really assured and calm, and, you know, accepting players, runners onto him, and, you know, Rodrigo's had probably one chance. Magnificent, you know, and we've played a different shape, and the way they took to it, you know, all that kind of stuff, and we worked in, you know, for half an hour yesterday. Magnificent effort from them. But that's their standards now, and if they don't, I've just said to them, you know, if they don't perform to that standard, I'll be telling them, because they've set the bar, you know, and it's my job now to maintain that standard. And that's the challenge. That's the challenge, whether it's Charlton, Shrewsbury, or whoever's next.
Just speak a bit more about Willie Sass-Davies, because you stuck by him, and you said you'll always stick by him. And to come into the side tonight after, you know, getting sent off against Hartlepool in the previous game, you know, he really did himself, you know, no harm whatsoever. Yeah,
exactly. Listen, he shouldn't have got sent off against Hartlepool. Both myself and Dave Challenger said it was a terrible decision, because he missed a foul in the first instance to the referee. And he had to suck that up, so it was an opportunity missed for him, you know, because of a bad decision. And like I said, I've said to him, and I said to his agent in the summer, Dave Brammer's his agent, I said, listen, I'll stick with him. Whatever he's improving and whatever he's trying, you know, is with the 21s. And spoke to Paul Bowden before the Oxford game on the way to Oxford, and you know, I said to him, I said, I'm still trying to make him angry, and he said, yeah, he's a gentle giant, and he is a gentle giant. You know, he's the smallest of his three brothers, because his three brothers are 6'7" and 6'8", but for us he's massive, and he's got to get. When I say angry, I don't mean angry in the way that, you know, you're losing your rag. I'm on about, you know, that real desire not to get beat, for your man not to score. And I thought he did that tonight in a calm way. I don't mean angry as in like losing your rag. That's not what I mean. It's that real desire to win. That real, I'm not going to get beat is what I mean. That fire. And he did tonight. And he's got that in him. And he's got to produce that on a regular basis, because is time running out for him? Not really. He's just signed another 2 years. So, but he's got to keep developing, and he's got to keep performing like he's just performed. And if he does, then he's got a chance, because he's, like I say, he's 6'4" and he can move, and he's got good technical ability. So, you know, it was another pleasing aspect of tonight.
Well, you've given everything for that 90 minutes with the team that you sent out. How much does it take out of them, and what have you said to them to how they recover?
Well, I spoke about the game tonight for about 3 minutes, and then I've just spent the next 15-20 minutes speaking about recovery, how it starts now, and you know, get your shakes on board, eat plenty, even though you're probably feeling tired and disappointed, get it all down your neck. You know, after the Cheltenham game, what was it? We had five away games out of 6, is it? Something 4 out of 5. Up at Hartlepool, Portsmouth, Oxford, here, Charlton. You know, and Shrewsbury. You know, we've had 2 games out of 7 or 8, and we're up and down the country. So it's important that they rest up. It's important that they get their legs back. You know, we'll look after them. It's difficult to get more coaching into them because of the relentless schedule. But we know we've got good players, and we know we will keep working with them and keep giving them that belief. You know, I've said to them, you're not going to get shouted at for trying to play and trying to do the right thing, and as long as you run round, and tonight, like I said, they've done that. So, you know, we've still got work to do. Let's not gloss over it. We've just lost 3-0, you know. But like I said to you after the game Saturday, I've got firm belief that this group of players, myself, the staff, we'll get there.